From ancient times, horses have represented freedom, power, and elegance. Therefore, horses are a big part of our lives. Horses also have a big influence in perfumery, and in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 perfumes that are inspired by horses. Welcome friends to GaVo, welcome to your source of unbiased reviews and zero sugarcoating. Our first entry in this list of inspired fragrances by horses comes from the house of Perfumes de Marly, which is a house that's inspired by the royal stables of King Louis XV. And the name of the fragrance is Shagia. This is a fragrance that represents royalty. This is a fragrance that represents the royal stables, if you want, and it's inspired by the royal purebred Shagia Arabian. This is a very beautiful composition made out of leather, made out of agar wood, combined with vetiver and a very beautiful papyrus note, which kind of gives it a hay-like sensation every single time that you're gonna feel or wear this scent. This is powerful, this is masculine, this exudes elegance and strength. This is a fragrance that I would actually recommend wearing throughout the year, because it isn't only for cooler weather and whatnot. This is actually working quite amazing even in spring and during summertime. If you love papyrus, if you love woody accords, if you love herbal accords, if you love woody accords, you're gonna definitely love Shagia from Perfumes de Marly. Let's continue our journey through this horse-inspired perfumes list. With our next entry from the house of GaVo comes Ascot Moon. This time around it's about aristocracy. The inspiration for this fragrance is a royal ascot, which is a very important event in Britain. This is all about a very natural impression of being, if you want, in a scenario where horses ride, where horses compete against each other. But, of course, as you already know, this is mainly something for the British aristocracy. So what Ascot Moon provides is a very green herbal scent combined with a very beautiful leather, very harsh leather actually. You also get an overdose of oak moss. So basically what Ascot Moon gives you is the feeling of being right there during that kind of event, enjoying nature. This is a very green, bitterish herbal scent. Ascot Moon from GaVo. Our journey takes us to the Wild West. This is a very strong fragrance. This is untamable actually. It's about wilderness, it's about scorching sun, it's about dry scenarios, wildlife, amazing landscapes and whatnot. This is a very strong leathery scent combined with saguaro blossom and also with tumbleweed. This is simply outstanding, extremely powerful, just like, I don't know, you would imagine life to be in the Wild West. Extremely untamable, just like a wild horse and even a cowboy's character for that matter. Very beautiful rendering of a natural scenario, very familiar to most of you. This is a fragrance that I highly recommend if you want to feel like we actually are in the Wild West. Very representative for the scenario, very representative for what it stands for. Very rugged, very tough, and very unique, I would say also. Highly recommend it if you love something that breaks the patterns when it comes to horse-inspired fragrances. Our next entry takes us to ancient times, to legendary times, because horses have been companions to humans for a very, very long time. Therefore, they've been a very good companion even during wars. And my next entry is Land of Warriors. This is about the cavalry. This is about warrior riders riding in a charge against the enemy. This is about tar, leather, very musky, very animalic, and also very spicy. Think about, if you want, the Mongol hordes. Think about Genghis Khan, because this is actually the inspiration of this fragrance. This is what the Land of Warriors is all about. harsh leather, all types of leather. This is one of the most complex leather fragrances ever created. It isn't something that I enjoy too much, to be honest, but it's simply amazing. You have vegetal leather, you have animal leather, you have suede, you have oregano, you have tar, you have woody accords. This is simply mind-blowing. A lot of aromatics, a lot of green notes inside also, like a very unusual tomato leaf, which is simply mind-blowing. If you like unique fragrances, if you like creative fragrances, if you love strong fragrances, if you want something that only an ancient warrior would wear, this is what you need to have in your collection. Land of Warriors from the Vagabond Prince. And at the end of our ride, we go back home, we go back and put our horses in the stable, and we start to feed them with fresh hay. And this last entry is all about hay. This is Liquo from Angela Champagne, one of the most beautiful hay fragrances that I ever sniffed throughout my life. This actually reminds you of fresh hay. It has that beautiful accord, green, aromatic, dusty, but combined with a very beautiful anise note and also lavender and licorice. Liquo from Angela Champagne is a fragrance that gives you the impression that you are, I don't know, feeding the horses in their stable, that you are taking care of them, grooming them and whatnot, preparing them for the next day. Very relaxing scent, very beautifully blended, very high quality, very good performance, and the most impressive thing about this fragrance is actually that hay note that you can find inside. If you ever gathered hay from the fields and fed your horses, then you know exactly what to expect from this scent. It smells like a barn, but in the most beautiful herbal type of way. Liquo from Angela Champagne ends our journey to fragrances that are inspired by horses, ends our journey about beautifully crafted fragrances inspired by this majestic animal, by this incredibly beautiful, strong, and elegant friend of humans. I'm going to see you in the next one. As always, make sure to subscribe, to like the video, and also share for new videos that will be uploaded on the channel. Peace.